There is a lot of discussion and confusion about climate change and its impacts. Climate change is simply a change in weather patterns. While there's still some debate about the human role in climate change, there is no denying the obvious changes that are occurring and the wide varying impact on our water and civil infrastructure systems. The projected changes in temperature and precipitation patterns, along with the projected increases in sea level rise, will impact and are currently impacting our municipal infrastructure systems.
Here in New England, communities are already concerned about climate change and the impact on municipal infrastructure.
Wright Pierce recommends that communities develop a vulnerability assessment to identify infrastructure that's likely to be impacted by a variety of climate change scenarios, and then an adaptation plan to identify solutions to protect those identified infrastructure risks.
There's a wide range of possible infrastructure impacts. There are the obvious flood-related issues associated with sea level rise and more intense storms, coastal infrastructure such as piers and seawalls, as well as infrastructure adjacent to rivers and streams, are all at increased risk of damage. Community drainage systems and dams are particularly vulnerable to climate change, and Wright Pierce is helping many communities assess and expand the hydraulic carrying capacities of stormwater systems, culverts, bridges, and dams.
Yes, beyond the wide range of flooding issues, Wright Pierce is seeing that the more intense rain events are impacting sewer system infiltration and inflow quantities, aggravating sewer backup problems, and adversely impacting both treatment and pumping station capacity concerns.
Well, on drinking water, we're actually observing change right now. Three things come to mind. Algae, which we're seeing more prevalently in streams and lakes, that's impacting treatment. We're also seeing turbidity from very erratic rain events. That's happening right now. And the third thing we're seeing is sort of the migration of saline water up and down estuaries and rivers. And we're observing that impact. So climate change is impacting our water quality right here in New England now.
In order to ensure that critical infrastructure continues to operate reliably in the face of climate change, communities really need to take a proactive approach to implementing adaptation measures. While the cost of adapting to climate change may be significant at this point, the cost of fixing infrastructure that's been damaged or destroyed by climate events is going to be much more significant. Being proactive will save communities money and will also result in reliable infrastructure services.
While the climate change adaptation issue may appear to be a complex quagmire, there are actually straightforward approaches to deal with the problem. Finding a partner that understands the issues and can help you identify the options to keep your infrastructure services reliable and sustainable is an important first step.